Here I am again, Theo, trying to teach you Georgian. The first lesson was an overview of the Georgian verb. Now we are proceeding with it, and I hope it will be more familiar to you, not so shocking. So the first tense, present simple, which we use also for present continuous. Just put the adverb of time now is of the verb to go. So, and we had some prepositions here for direction and slightly changing the meaning also afterwards as we see. So first person, mi var, I'm going away. Mi dichar, you're going away. Mi dis, he is going away. Mi vart. As you see, at the end you put the sound t, letter t, which means the plural. So, mi vart means we are going or we go. Mi gaat, you are going or you go. And mi an. The real change is here in the third person, because in singular you have the personal sign s, and in plural you have an. Instead of dies, you have die an. So mi die an, they go. We have different tense forms here, but in order to understand the sentences on the other page which are written, we need only past simple, third person. So past simple is I did. You see here that the root is changed. In different tense forms, we change roots. The verb changes roots. So it also is one of the difficulties of Georgian verb, because you have one verb with different roots, with a lot of signs. There can be 3 or 4 different prefixes or suffixes denoting different verb categories, and so it's a little bit because of the suffixes already, it's difficult to see which is the root and which is the different part. And when you put that the root is also changed, then you have a totally different word, which is difficult to associate with the verb which you have learned in present simple, for example. So in past simple, we have the same root d, but also the same personal sign v, but there is some e added. So it's not vdi, but it's vedi. It's not dichar, but it's gebedi. And it's not dis, but vida. So it means if I take me again as preposition, I have mi vedi, I got there. Mi gebedi, you got there. Mi vida, he got there. And in plural, you just put t at the end. That's mi vedit, we got there. Mi vedit, you got there. Mi vidnen, they got there. If there you had in the third person an, the an, here you have nen. Mi vidnen. So if I want to say I go away, I say mi var. If I want to say I got there, I say mi vedi. And he got there, mi vida. But as I said, if you put different prepositions in front of the verb, you have different directions, and you also have different meanings, because this preposition changed the meaning of the verb. As you see here, for example, if I say mo, moptivar, I'm coming. But if I use me, miptivar, I'm going away. A means movement up. I am going up, avdivar. Cha, movement down. Chavdivar, I'm going down. Ga, out. Gavdivar, I'm going out. She, into. Shevdivar, I am going into. Zavdivar is not an option. Davdivar, I go. Davdivar. Davdivar. Amovdivar, I'm coming up to you out of something. Amo, it means out of something upwards. Chamovdivar, I'm coming down to you. And Gadmovdivar, oh, it's Gadmovdivar. I'm mixing different accents. Actually, I speak with English accent in Georgian. That's why I'm laughing. Gadmovdivar. I'm coming over to you. So you see how the meaning of the verb changes depending which preposition you use. And here we have the sentences. Movida tsvima. The letter sound which is difficult to pronounce in English for foreigners, that's ts, but it sounds like ts for you, so you can say movida tsvima, but in Georgian it sounds like that, movida tsvima. The real translation is it rained, but the direct translation from Georgian is the rain came. Movida shuki. It lit up. The light came. Shuki is light. Shuki. It can be electric light, it can be sunlight, it can be just light. Movida gazapkhuli. 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 The spring is here. The spring came. Movida avtobusi. Avtobusi. The bus is here. The bus came. Movida avtobusi. Movida dro. It's time. Dro. It's time. The time came. Movida sagamo. It is evening. The evening came. Movida sagamo. So you are all just speaking Georgian. You know some simple sentences. Movida tsvima. Movida shuki. Movida gazapkhuli. Movida avtobusi. Movida dro. Movida sagamo. So it's already an accomplishment because you already know some sentences, you already know how the prepositions change the verb. You already know that the verb root can be very small. It can also change according to different tenses and be something totally different. And except of the verb root, we have many signs which we put in front or after the root, and they are always written together. They are always written together, and sometimes you see it's a totally different word, but you should always look for the root, and maybe you understand then better what's going on here. For example, the root D. You have it in the first three tenses everywhere. Vdivar, vdi od I, vdi od e. And the first three tenses you have the root D, and you have different particles after it. And the first var, and the second od, diod, and the third ode, odi, ode. In the future we have totally different root, that's val, chval, va, vald, chvald, vlen. But again you have this d root, which is cut short, and instead of d you have already d, vidoti, vidode. Again only in the past you have d again, and d, cut d, and in the last three ones you have just different, again different root, that's sul, var, sul, har, sul, igav, sul, igavit. That's with link verb. Sul is here the root, and var, igav, igavit. That's a link verb which you also have in the first tense. Divar, dijar. So, and here we have the last tense which we practically use when speaking Georgian as foreigners. Again, here the root is sul. And so we have again here, maybe these rules are crazy, but these are rules at least, that the verb root in Georgian can be very small. It can be cut even to one letter or sound. It can be changed in at least 2 times maybe. It can have 2 different roots according to in which tense we put it, and it has a lot of particles added according to different tenses. I think that's enough for now. We can now identify a little bit more about Georgian verb, and in the next lesson I'll bring some examples about the root changing, about the particles, which will give you more, which will bring more light to your understanding of Georgian verb. So, movida dro rom dagemshvito bot. It's time to say goodbye. Movida dro dagemshvito bot. It's one word. Dagemshvito bot. Dagemshvito bot. Movida dro dagemshvito bot. It's time to say goodbye. Bye bye.